Welcome students, welcome in biology class. Today, as you are knowing, this video is for class 9th and I am taking the biology. Okay. The conditions are worst. Very bad conditions are going on in the sector of health, and I hope all of you are safe at your home. Your near dear are safe, will be safe. Dear students, as I said in the previous video, that in next video I will make you know the different types of solutions. So let's start the different types of solutions. Later on I will discuss a very important question to you that is very important for this year, means class 9 as well as in class 10th also. Okay, let's begin. Dear students, on the basis, if we compare the outside solution with the solution present in the cell cytoplasm, on that comparison, means what is the content of solute and solvent inside the cell and what is the ratio between the solute and solvent outside of the cell. On this basis, we have the three types of solutions. These are, one is the isotonic solution. One is the isotonic solution. Dear students, this isotonic solution is, as you are knowing, the word iso. Iso means same. Same to whom? Same as the cytoplasm. Means the solvent and solute are same as they are inside the cell in the cytoplasm. What is? It is about 0.9% of salt solution and about 5% of glucose solution. If we make this solution, okay, so this will call the isotonic solution. We are talking about the, especially I am comparing with red blood cells of the animals. Okay, so it is isotonic solution. Second type of solution is called the hypotonic solution, and this, the word hypo means less than normal. Less than normal. What we are considering normal? That is the cytoplasm inside the animal cell. Okay, so that is the content of solvent and solute is less as they are present inside the cell. What will be there? Then it will be 0.66% of salt solution and 0.2% of glucose. Then it will be the hypotonic solution. And third type of solution is hypertonic solution. Okay, and this word hyper means beyond the normal, more than normal. Beyond normal means it is the solute are more in comparison of the cytoplasm, and it is 1.25% salt solution and about 10% of glucose solution. So this is the hypertonic solution. Three kinds: isotonic, same as the cytoplasm; hypotonic, less solute in the medium; and hypertonic, more solute in the medium. Isotonic solution, hypotonic solution, and hypertonic solution. This is three types of solutions. Now let us discuss about that question, that incident that often come in the examination in this year also. It was in the paper. Okay. What the question is, what will happen if RBC is kept in hypertonic solution, hypotonic solution, and hypertonic solution? Okay, this will be the question. Anyone or all, what will happen? Okay, what will happen if RBC kept in isotonic solution, hypotonic solution, and hypertonic solution? What will happen? Okay, let's discover the answer. Okay, dear students, many things are required, as you are knowing. In lab activity, certain tools are required, but here I will discuss only. Okay, just as I discussed earlier, that osmosis is a method of transferring of material passively, passive transport of materials. What will happen in passive transport? Solvent moves, and some amount of solute are also, which are very fine in their size. So mainly the solvent move from where to where? From its higher concentration to its lower concentration across a semi-permeable membrane. Means movement of solvent from higher concentration of solvent to higher concentration of, lower concentration of solute across a semi-permeable membrane to attain the equilibrium of their concentration. Okay, the movement of solvent from its higher concentration to lower concentration is the osmosis. Let's take three types of solutions. As I discussed earlier, suppose this is beaker. Okay, and this beaker has, we will name them. Okay, your drawing is more good, I know. This will be the beaker A, this you can name B, and this you can name C. Suppose this beaker has isotonic solution, this beaker has hypotonic solution, and this beaker has the hypertonic solution. Okay, let's assume that this is different types of solution in them, A, B, C. Here the proportion of solute and solvent is same as the cytoplasm. Here the solute is less as compared to the cytoplasm, and here the solute is more if we compare with the cytoplasm. Okay, what we have to do? Just take some amount of cleaning material like the alcohol and clean the tips of your fingers, and using a pricking needle Just prick in the finger, any finger, and take out some drop of blood. Take out some drop of blood. You will have the slide in lab. This you can observe by with the help of microscope. Okay. Drop some blood on both all the slides A, B and C. Okay. This is slide C. Then with the help of dropper, take some amount of isotonic solution and pour over it. Okay. Then again take some amount of hypotonic solution and pour over this second slide. Again take some amount of hypertonic solution and pour over it. And now after some time you can observe these slides under the microscope. You will observe that the concentration of solute is similar to the concentration present in the cytoplasm. Then the RBC will show the no change. No change you will observe. It will remain of its same size. Here in hypotonic solution the concentration of solute is more in surrounding. Concentration of solvent is more in surrounding, solute is less. You can write here less solute. Here more solute. Okay. So here if solute is less, solvent will be more. Then what will happen? Solvent is started to move from its higher concentration to lower concentration. So higher concentration of solvent is present in this medium. So it started to move inside the cell, and the result, the RBC will swell up. Its size will increase. Okay? Swell up. RBC. No change. No change in the size of RBC. And here, perhaps you guessed, here the solvent concentration is less in surrounding medium and more inside the cytoplasm. So the solvent move inside the RBC to outside. Okay, and as a result RBC will what happen? Shrink. Okay, so what will happen if RBC kept in isotonic solution? There will be no change. If kept in hypotonic solution, it will swell up, and if kept in hypertonic solution, it will shrink. This is the answer of the question. Perhaps, I hope by watching this video and understanding this topic, you will now be able to answer this question whenever it will come in your exam or after exam. Okay? Dear students, osmosis does not play only these roles. There are other roles also osmosis play, like transpiration. The water is necessary. Okay, so loss of water from the aerial parts of the plant into atmosphere, that will be generally in vapor form, that is the diffusion. But this water continuously move towards that aerial part is due to osmosis. Second thing, you can take the example of absorption of water from soil by root hairs. Absorption of water from soil, that is by the osmosis. The concentration of water is more in soil in comparison of plant cell, so water started to move from outside to inside. Third, seismonostic movement. It is seismonostic movement. It is a kind of movement Perhaps you remember that when we touch the leaves of touch me not plant, it wilt, it shrink, it drop down. Okay, what happened? There is change in the content of water in the cell. As a result, the leaves dropped down, means wilt down. Similarly, the plant and its part remain straight due to presence of solvent, means water, in their part. Okay, so these are the other actions of opening and closing of stomata is also based on the osmotic pressure of water present in that. Straightening of plant parts is due to turgor pressure, and that is all the water content of water present in them. Okay, so I hope all of you are able to understand. One more thing I want to mention here, some students commented that please use Hindi language. Dear students, it's very bad. It is quite easy to understand the biology, especially science, in English. It will become very difficult if you will try to understand the science in Hindi. Okay, so try to understand. It is quite simple language. We are not returned from America that our language, our tongue are too different that you are unable to understand. We are also belongs to your locality. Okay, so it is quite easy language. You try to understand. Watch the video again and again. Take the help of book and try to understand this. One homework I want to give here, and that homework is the difference between osmosis and diffusion. This question you have to, this task you have to do by your own. There is, I will not help in this question, in this task. Rest of the things, if you will watch them again, you will able to differentiate between these also. Okay, but you have to put some effort to write this. Okay, after writing all the notes. Thank you very much for watching and keeping patience. Have a nice day to you all. Stay healthy and stay safe.